Hey guys, it's your favorite neighborhood soup lady, Caroline, right here, and I can't wait to show you my golden borscht. It's just like a vegetable soup by any other name, but it's so pretty and tasty. And I learned through the process that borscht can be a lot of things. Mine, in my true signature style, mine is chunky and really delicious. Let's get started. So it has a ton of ingredients that are all really delicious. I use golden beets, obviously, since it's a golden borscht. If you find beets with greens like these, you can cut the greens into 1-inch pieces, just like the cabbage that comes in later. I'm gonna save mine for a special treat for my family to make some sauteed greens later, but you can definitely add them to the soup. They're lovely. And I have some chunky carrots, about a pound of carrots that I peel and cut into big pieces. I have a quarter of a small Savoy cabbage, but you could use green cabbage as well. I have a white sweet potato. This is a big guy, it's about a pound. So about a pound of sweet potato, a garlic clove and a small onion and 2 celery. Ribs of celery go into the base. We got a fresh bay and it's finished with some fresh herbs, some dill and some parsley. And then I add a little bit of turmeric, just like a top secret little pinch, just to make it golden, extra golden, I should say, and some caraway. I only use a teaspoon. I mean, caraway affinity, ranges. I always tend to add more than just a teaspoon, but that's where it starts. So let's get started cooking. All right, to this nice hot oil, a quarter cup of olive oil. I'm going to add my chopped onion and my chopped celery and a clove of chopped garlic. And I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. And I'm going to saute it until it's just soft. So we're not really looking for it to be browned in this soup, just tender. And so the flavors are already starting to combine and make a nice little base for the soup. All right, so we're looking good here. The onion looks like it's just tender. I can tell because it's clear around the edges, even if it's a little bit cloudy in the center. And I'm going to just add my little pinch of turmeric. It doesn't technically belong in a borscht, but I always sneak turmeric in places that it doesn't belong. So it doesn't really lend any flavor. It's really just about the color here, so that the soup can live up to its name. And it has nutritional benefits, so why not? And then that caraway, again, it's a jumping off point. If you're a big caraway fan, you're gonna wanna add more. I am too. I just am keeping true to the recipe, even though that personally, if I make this, I always add a lot more. Now I'm gonna add the rest of my veggies. I've got that pound of carrot that I've cut into large chunks, my pound of beets that I've peeled and cut into large chunks, and then I have this sweet potato, this white sweet potato that I've cut into even larger chunks than those two, because sweet potato just cooks a lot faster, and I don't want it to kind of dissolve in the soup. And we have that Savoy cabbage, which you could use a green cabbage. I just like Savoy because it's kind of lacy and extra pretty, but I just am gonna add all of this cabbage. It's a lot of veggies, so tasty. We add our fresh bay leaf. We add about a quarter cup of cider vinegar and our salt for the water, and of course our water. So I'm just not really gonna stir it, because as you can see, it's kind of bulky, but I'm just sort of gonna push everything down into the water so that it has a chance to cook. And this is a pretty quick cooking one because it's just all veggies. There's no beans in sight. So that's great. What you do is we're just gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're just going to reduce it to a simmer and cook until you pierce one of those beets and it slides easily off the knife. All right, so let's see what we've got. Ooh, beautiful color. I can see that this sweet potato is nice and tender. It's already splitting a little bit. And when you stir it, it breaks apart because, you know, I think of sweet potatoes a little bit wimpy. It cooks very quickly. And that golden beet looks delicious. We've got, so now, can't forget, we have our beautiful herbs that we add at the end in addition to checking our seasoning. So this is a 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. And we have a 1/4 cup of fresh dill that I've chopped as well. And these two really like make this soup extra beautiful and fresh tasting and so fun. It's like a very bright and tasty soup. So now I'm going to taste it and see if it needs any salt or any more vinegar. And that's like the levels of those things are totally up to you. I actually could use a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper too. I'll add a dash of vinegar just for good measure, just to freshen it up a little bit since that other vinegar has cooked in there for a little while. All right. Ooh, so good. The earthy flavor of those beets and the carrots, the sweetness, because I don't want it to be too sweet because with the sweet potatoes and the carrots, that's why the vinegar also helps here. I know it seems weird to cook vinegar in soup, but then also finish with it. It's delicious. Having it a little bit sour is how I like it, but not overly so. So I'm going to make a beautiful bowl of this soup. I love this one so much. And traditionally, it's served with some sour cream on top. Now this is vegan sour cream, so I don't know. I happen to be vegan at the moment and I have mixed feelings about things like vegan sour cream, but why not, right? Just give it a try. And so I'm adding this bit of sour cream. I'm gonna taste the soup. So good. I'm gonna get a beet this time. Very hot. Ooh, very hot. I'll try that again. I'll give this a little taste. Hot, but so good. Ooh, thank you for joining me this week. This recipe is on page 57 of my Soup Club cookbook, which is my first soup cookbook. It can be a little bit hard to find. It's in between printings, but if you do find it, a used copy or on, an online bookseller, shoot me an email and I'll send you a signed book plate to stick in the front of it. It's on page 57 of this book, and I hope you'll follow me again here next week and hit like and subscribe and follow me at Slurp Soup Club for some silly soup lady content. And I'll see you next time.